Now, fourth question, children. The paint in a container is sufficient to paint an area equals to 9.375 meters square. And how many bricks of dimension 22.5 cm into 10 cm into 7.5 cm? That means the brick measurement is given in cm, but the area of the wall to be painted is given in meter square. Okay, that means this cm we have to change into meter. Okay, so can be painted out of this container. So now what is to be done? You see there the dimension, the dimension of the brick are L equals to 22.5 cm, B equals to 10 cm and H equals to 7.5 cm. Now the total surface area, because we know that brick, the whole portion is we are going to use. Is it not? Any of the surface we are not going to leave. So we will find what? The total surface area of the brick. That is equals to 2 into LB plus BH plus HM. We know the formula. Now put the value of LBH from here. So what it will be? 2 into 22 into 5 into 10 plus 10 into 7.5 plus 7.5 into 22.5 whole cm square. Because all the values we have put. Now on multiplication, we are getting 22.52 into 22.5 plus 75 plus 168.75 whole out of the bracket cm square, because cm square is the unit. Okay, so here also it will be cm square, that is 2 into this whole addition will be what? 468.75 cm square. That is equals to, on multiplication of this we will get how much? 937.5 cm square. Now this is cm square and there the measurement is given in the area of the wall to be painted is in meter square. So here also we will change this into meter square. So on dividing with 10,000, because we know that 1 cm 100 cm equals to 1 meter. So dividing with this 100 into 100, that is 10,000. We have what we will get? 0.09375 meter square. Okay. So now the paint in the container is sufficient to paint an area. How much it is given in the question? This is according to the question it is given. 9.375 meter square. Is it not? So now the area of one brick is how much? We got it as 0.09375 meter square. Now how many bricks we need? Then the total number of bricks equals to this area upon this area. Means total area to be painted upon area of one brick. Okay. So when we divide same unit meter square, so that gets cancelled. Now on dividing this, we know the decimal values, you see and cut it, and then what will happen? You will get 100. So 100 bricks are required. So you can write this: 100 bricks can be painted with the paint container. Okay, that means the container which is given there, with that 100 bricks can be painted. So that is the answer. 100 is the answer. Okay. Question of 13.1. The question is, a cuboidal box has each edge 10 centimeter and another one is cubical box. First one is a cubical box has each edge 10 cm. Cubical means you know from cube. So cube means all sides are equal. Length, height, width all are same. And another cuboidal box. Cuboidal means rectangular one. Okay. Is 12.5 cm long, 10 cm wide and 8 cm high. So first one, which box has greater lateral surface area and by how much? Means we have to find the lateral surface area of cubical box and lateral surface area of cuboidal box. Okay, that is the first one. And difference of it means which one is greater? Greater minus the less one. Okay, and second part is which box has smaller total surface area. So we have to find the total surface area of cubical as well as cuboidal box. Okay, and whose smaller means with the greater minus the smaller one, and by how much we will see that. Okay. Now the solution. given edge of the cubical box is how much it is given? 10 cm. Okay, because cubical all sides are same. So 10 cm. So its lateral surface area of the cubical box will be how much? Lateral surface area means the side one. Top and bottom we won't include. Is it not? So it will be 4a. So that is equals to 4a square. Okay, lateral surface area means the side area. Top and bottom we won't include. So okay, so that will be 4a square. So a is 10. So 4 into 10 square, which is equals to 4 into 10 square, 100 we know. So 100 cm square equals to 400 cm square. Okay, so this is the lateral surface area of the cubical box. Now we will find the lateral surface area of the cuboidal box. So length of another cuboidal box is how much? 12.5. Same way breadth of the cuboidal box is 10 cm and height of the cuboidal box is 5 cm. Now L is given, B is given, H is given. Can we find the lateral surface area of the cuboidal box? That is, the formula is 2 into L plus B into H. Now L is known to us, B is known to us and H is known to us. Just put the values and get the answer. That is 2 into 12.5 plus 10 into 8. So on simplification what you will get? 2 into the addition of this will be 22.5 into 8. So on multiplication of all these numbers we will get what? 360 cm square. So this is the lateral surface area of the cuboidal box and this is the lateral surface area of the cubical box. So seeing this, which is greater? We can understand from here cubical box is the greater lateral surface area. So therefore you can write lateral surface area of the cubical box is greater by how much? By greater area minus the smaller area. So greater is cubical minus cuboidal area, cuboidal box area into cm square unit, which is equals to what? On subtraction how much we will get? 400 minus 360 will be 40 cm square. So this is the difference. By how much that cubical box is greater than the cuboidal box? That is 40 cm square. Now let us come to the second part of the same question, that is total surface area of which box is smaller. Okay, so now let us find the total surface area of the cubical box. Total means what? Now top and bottom also we will include. So formula of total surface area of the cubical box will be what? 6a square, where a is the side of the cube. So that is equals to 6 into, what is the side given there? Top, we have seen 10 cm. So that is 6 into 10 within bracket 10 square. Okay, that is cm square because unit is cm. Now that is equals to 6 into 10 square is 100. So 100 square. Okay, which is equals to what? On multiplication 6 into 100 will be 600. So 600 cm square. Okay, so now total surface area of the cuboidal box, what? Cuboidal box formula we know, 2 into LB plus BH plus HL. Okay, cm square unit square. So that is equals to, now put the values of L, that is we have written already, that is 12.5, L, B is 10 cm and H is 5 cm. So three values are given. So these values we will put here in this one. That is 2 into 12.5 into 10 plus 10 into 8 plus 8 into 12.5. Out of the bracket cm square because that is the unit. Equals to 2 into, now multiply this with this. So that is 125 plus this with this, that is 80 plus 8 into 12.5 will be 100. So out of the bracket it will be cm square because that is the unit. Equals to 2 into, on simplification of this we will get 305 cm square. So on multiplication of these two numbers we will get 610 cm square. Now seeing the number only we can identify which one is greater. Definitely cuboidal box. Total surface area of the cuboidal box is greater than the cubical box. But our question is which total surface area is smaller, whether cubical or cuboidal? If it is cubical, by how much? So therefore total surface area of the cubical box is smaller by greater minus smaller total surface area, that is cuboidal box area total surface area minus cubical total surface area, that is 610 minus 600 within bracket outside cm square unit. So on subtraction of these two we will get 10 cm square. So your total surface area of the cubical box is smaller by 10 cm square than the cuboidal box. So this is the answer. Okay. Now sixth question, see, a small indoor greenhouse herbarium is made entirely of glass pans. Herbarium means, all of you know that herbarium is likewise where the sun rays gets in, right? It is made up of fully glass so that sun rays can enter and the plants can grow easily. Likewise, is it not? It is cuboidal in shape. Okay, so now here what is given? Entirely including base. Base also it is made up of glass. Base also made up of glass, means total area is made up of glass pan. Now held together with a tape, means in all the boundaries only the tapes are being fixed, okay, to keep the glasses tight. Now it is, that means what? Here in this edge tape is used, here wherever the joints are there, here tape is used, here tape is used, here tape is used, and here tape is used. Means four sides, length, breadth and height, all the places tapes are used. Okay, so now what is given? It is 30 meter long the shape, that means the herbarium length is 30 cm long, breadth is 25 cm and height is 25 cm. Now what is to be find? That is first one, what is the area of the glass? That means total surface area of the herbarium will find, because top, bottom and the lateral surface area all is covered with glass. Okay, so total surface area of the herbarium will find. Then what is given? Second part, how much of tape is needed for all the 12 edges. Okay, now let us see the question. Given dimension of herbarium are, L is how much? 30 cm, breadth is 25, breadth or wide is given as 25 cm and H equals to 25 cm. Okay, then total surface area of the herbarium is, because all the sides are covered with glass, so we will take total surface area of a cuboidal, because herbarium is cuboidal in shape, you can see. So formula of total surface of cuboidal is 2 into LB plus BH plus HL. Now put the values of L, B and H, that is 32 into 2.5 I have written, it is 25. Okay, so 2 into 30 into 25 plus 25 into 25 and remaining values are same. So on multiplication of these two we will get 750 plus multiplication of these two 625, multiplication of these two 750. Okay, out of the square bracket we will round bracket we will have cm square, because that is the unit. So equals to 2 into, on addition of all these numbers we will get 2125 cm square. Now on multiplying these two we will get 4250 cm square. So this is the area of the total area of the herbarium. Okay, first question is solved. Now second part of the same question, total tape needed for all 12 edges. In these 12 edges you know that 4 length is there, 4 breadth is there and 4 height is there, because this is height, this is height, this is height and this is height. So 4 height, that is 4 heights. Same way 4 length, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So 4 length we got, and here breadth is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 breadth. So here it is 4 into L plus B plus H. Now it is clear. because all the edges are covered with tapes. Okay, so that is equals to 4 into L is given, that is 30 cm, breadth is given 25 cm, and height is given 25 cm. So put the values all out of the bracket cm, because the unit of the perimeter that edges one is cm. So that is equals to 4 into, on addition of this all, we will get 80 cm. So that is equals to, now multiplication of these two, 8 4s are 32, so 320 cm. Okay, so 320 cm length of tape, thus you can write thus 320 cm tape is used to cover the herbarium. Cover, not to make the herbarium. To make the herbarium. Clear? Run 7th question. Santi's sweet stall was placing an order for making cardboard boxes for packing their sweets. Okay. Packing of sweets, you might have seen it is a rectangular box. That means cuboidal box. Right? From the rectangular shape only, or faces only, cuboid is made. So, their sweets. 2 sizes of boxes were required. The bigger dimension has 25 cm, then 20 cm and 5 cm. The big box has a dimension 25 cm, means length is 25 and breadth is 20 and height is 5 cm. Okay. Then what is given? And the smaller dimension is 15 cm, 12 cm and 5 cm. That means length is 15, breadth is 12 and height is 5. For all overlaps, 5% of the total surface area is extra. Extra means whatever total surface, after that 5% of that total surface area will be added up. Okay, added up with the sweet box. So if the cost of the cardboard is rupees 4 for 1000 cm square. Okay, 4 rupees for 1000 cm square. So what will be the cost for that many boxes? You have to find how many boxes are there for the supply, that is 250. Find the cost of cardboard required for supplying 250 boxes of each kind. Okay, now let us see. The given dimension for bigger box is what? L is 25, B is 20 cm and height is 5 cm. So total surface area of the big box, we know that it is a cuboidal one. So cuboidal total surface area, that is 2 into LB plus BH plus HL. Now put the values of each one, okay, into cm square, because the unit is cm square. Now on multiplication of this all, we will get 500 plus 100 plus 125 out of the bracket cm square. Now on addition of these all numbers, we will get how much? 2 into 725 cm square. That on multiplication this with 2, we will get how much? 1450 cm square. So this is the area of the sweet box. Now overlap is there, 5% overlap of the total surface area. So for overlapping area required, 5% of the total surface area. That is equals to 5% of total surface area. How much you got? 1450. So that is equals to 72.5 cm square. So this is the overlap one. So total area of the sweet box will be, or the bigger box will be how much? 1450 plus this overlap, that is 72.5 cm square. On addition of these two, how much you will get? That is 1522.5 cm square. So this is the area of the bigger box. Now cost of one cardboard, cost of cardboard per 1000 cm square is rupees 4. Now how many cm squares we got? That is 1522.5. So cost of this much cm square will be 4 into, this is rupees, okay. So rupees 4 into 1522.5 upon 100. So on multiplication and division of this, we will get how much? rupees 6.09. So this is about the big one you got. That is for one box. Now how many such boxes are there? That is 250. Bigger box we need. So 250 into 6.09. So that will be equals to how much? Rupees 1522.50. Okay. So that is the cost of 250 boxes. Okay. Now the dimension of the smaller box is given as L is 15 cm, B is 12 cm and H is 5 cm. Okay. So now for that total surface area will be what? Same formula. Total surface area of the smaller box will be same. That is also cuboidal one. So 2 into LB plus BH plus HL. Now we will put the values of each one. That is 2 into 15 into 12 plus 12 into 5 plus 5 into 15. Whole bracket cm square equals to, now put the values and simplify. That is 2 into, on multiplication of these two we will get 180. On multiplication of these two we will get 60. On multiplication of this we will get 75 cm square. On simplification what we will get? That is 630 cm square. Okay. So that is for smaller box total surface area. Then for overlap how much it is? 5% overlap. So 5% of the total surface area. As we did for the above one, same way we will go for this also. There bigger box was there, here smaller box will be there. So 5% of total surface area, that is 5 upon 100 into 630 cm square, because the total surface area we got as 630 cm square. Okay. So which is equals to, on simplification we will get 31.5 cm square. Okay. So now total surface area required will be how much? The 630 plus the overlapping one, that is 31.5, which is equals to how much again? 661.5 cm square. Okay. Now cost of cardboard per 1000 cm square equals to how much? In the question given, same one like the bigger box, that is rupees 4. Now how much area we got now? That is total surface area is 661 for smaller box, 661.5 cm square. So that is equals to rupees 4 into 661.5 upon 1000. So which gives what? Rupees 2.646. So now cost of 250 boxes will be how much? This is only for one box. Now 250 such boxes, smaller boxes will be how much? Rupees 250. That means rupees will be there because the other one is in rupees. This is in rupees. So rupees will come from 250 into 2.464. On multiplication we will get rupees 661.50. Now the total cost will be how much? Thus the total cost will be, now this one, that is rupees 1522.5 plus this is bigger box one. The cost of 250 bigger box and the cost of 250 smaller box. This is the cost of 250 bigger box and this is the cost of 250 smaller box. So total cost will be, on addition will get rupees 2184. So this is the answer. Okay. 8th question now children, this will be your homework. Okay. What is that question? See. Praveen wanted to make a temporary shelter for her cow. Okay. By making a box-like structure. Box-like structure means likewise. Okay. Box-like structure with a tarpaulin that covers all the four sides and the top of the car. Means this tarpaulin cloth is used here, this top and this and back side and front side. But down floor is there, so that is not covered. Car is on the floor, so this floor will be exempted. So total surface area minus the area of the floor, that is the rectangle. Clear children? So now what you have to find? Assuming that the stitching margin was very small or therefore negligible. So do not worry about the negligible, that is the stitching margin. how much tarpaulin would be required to make the shelter? Height is 2.5 with base dimension 4 into 3. That means L is 4, B is 3 meter, this is meter, and height is how much it is given? That is 2.5 meter. Now see children, in this case what it is? Tarpaulin cloth is covered all the 5 area except the floor. Total surface area minus the area of the rectangle, because this area is not covered. Okay, floor will not be covered with the tarpaulin cloth. Only the side areas and the top. Clear? Either you can do total surface area minus the area of the rectangle, or you can do lateral surface area plus the area of the top. Clear? Either way you can do. Either find first the lateral surface area, that means all the 4 areas are covered sidewise, and the top area. So lateral area plus top area, that is rectangle one. Or you can do total surface area, that means including bottom and minus the bottom area. Clear? Where L is given, B is given, H is given. So lateral surface area formula also you know. So that way also you can find. Or total surface area formula also you know. Is it not? So if you are writing total surface area, in that case LB plus BH plus HL minus, because the bottom area is a rectangle one, so it will be L into B. This way also you can find. Or lateral surface area. Okay, so this one use plus L into B. So either way you use the formula to get the answer for this question. So this is your homework. Hint already I gave. Use that and find the area of that cloth is required. How much cloth is required, you will get that. Okay.